this looks really, really great this way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Donnie's a little sick, you guys. Let me warn you guys now. Um, okay, you ain't that sick. You're not that sick. You're not that sick. Lord, can't say nothing. This girl's crazy. Girl, if you I'm going to kick her she do way too much. Like what? Oh my god, that cracked me up so bad. Okay, I look a mess, and also I'm just waking up, literally. So my apologies. Okay, no more disingenuous coughing, please. Even though she's actually coughing right now, I don't want to put that out. I could at least put something on my lips because I just woke up out of my sleep. You guys, some shit happened last night, you guys, and it was really, really bad. Well, it was the night before last night. It's okay. I had gone to work to pick up my check and stuff, and I was coming from one of my friend's houses, and or he was my friend at the time, and I wrote 2 hours. Black girl world traveler, hey. um, I wrote 2 hours and 30 minutes to work. I went turned in my paperwork, and things were going great. I went got my check. My check was cool. I was like, cool. I'm gonna be able to save up some money because I've been saving money for 2 weeks, and so I'm like, cool. I'm gonna be able to save some money. My first check, I think I took like $20 out of it and saved it. That's okay, Melissa. Good morning. My second check, I took $200 out of it and saved it. Oh, then I had 3 checks because I took another 200 from another one and I saved that. So I was slowly saving, just a little bit saving and stuff like that. But I knew I was getting because I should be getting a big check on this next check, this next go round. So so yeah, so I should be getting a check on my big check on my next check. So I was like, I'm just saving my money and I'm doing good. So I went and pick up my check. I cashed my check. So I'm like, I'm finna give this lady $40 right quick and just, so she can have a little change to spend. I just gave her $400, but I'm like, I'm gonna give her $40 so she can have a little change to spend. I'm living in her house. We using tissue and shit. So I was like, I'm finna give her $40, blah blah blah. Give my daughter some money, cool. I get to the house. Why are they? The first thing Nani say is I had to cuss her out. I'm like, oh God, no. Mind y'all, my feet throbbing. And it started raining that night. I was literally started raining on me that night. Okay. My feet are throbbing. I took 5 hours worth of a bus ride to go get my check because the office that I needed to go to was all the way in Whittier that night. Like when I tell y'all I was so worn out and tired and I walked in the house and Nani said I had to cuss her out. And I was like, wait, what? So Nani starts telling me I was in the bathroom using the bathroom. Right. I was in the bathroom using the restroom. I was taking a shower and I was completely nude. And she banged on the door and she was like, I have to use the bathroom. I was like, hold on 1 second. And then she kept banging and eventually she started yelling, open this motherfucking door. This my motherfucking house and I gotta take a open this motherfucking door. Open and then Nani popped out the bathroom. She put on or the shower. She put on her clothes and she came out the bathroom and somehow they ended up to the point where Nani was in the woman's face taking off her earphones. Now that is both of their story mixed together. And the reason why I tell it like that is because I don't want either one of them to feel like I don't hear their story. And that's the most cohesive story they came up with. You know what I'm saying? Of course, to Nani, she started yelling and getting in my face, so I got in hers. And to her, she yelled at me, got in my face, and so I said this and that. But the reason what really made me move though is because this lady all day yesterday, it was raining out here. I was so tired and hurt, like hurting, that I could not even, like I was so tired. I was just laid on the couch, just laying there. She came in there talking shit to Rihanna, who was at school. Rihanna is not even there. She just came in there out the clear blue sky at about 11 o'clock. And you ain't gonna disrespect me in my own house. So I called my brother, who happens to be her biological son. My god brother happens to be her biological son. She also has a son that wants to be he wants to be the father of my eldest child, even though he's not. He always like, are you sure? Because you know what I'm saying? And he loves me. He's the one who got me in there with her. But anyway, and then she also has a daughter that was one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? She's lived with me about 10 times, okay? And so, with that being said, I wanted to not disrespect her because she's my friend's mom. She's my real friend's mom, not the fake stuff, not the oldest, the homie. No, this is my real friend's mother. And so I wanted to not disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? And so it really really was just, I tried my best to stay out of it. And I was like, well, if you handled it as another adult in the house, then I could stay out of it. And then she just got to the point where she was like, she's not gonna like me anymore, man. These are her words. She ain't gonna like me no more, man. She not gonna call me grandma. She gonna look at me like I'm wrong and this, that, and the other. Now, mind you, all this comes after I end up calling my brother. I was like, bro, your mom is tripping, bro. I was like, she in here yelling and screaming at Nani, and Nani not here. I'm like, she having like a psychotic episode or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's just the way she is. She just want a reason to put you out. This, that, and the other. And he just went completely off to the point where he was like, fuck you, fuck you. And I was like, don't say that. Don't say that to her. And she was like, fuck you. So now they arguing. And I felt like, oh my God, I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God. And then Linda was like, this is all your fault because you called him and told him what the fuck was going on. And now he mad at me and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, first of all, your son, your grown 44-year-old son cursing you out behind your behavior has nothing to do with me. He bringing up shit from that he been wanting to bring up. Clearly, I don't know nothing about those situations. What I told him was the same story that I told y'all. And she swore up and down I told him Nani's version and not her version. And that's why he's so mad. It doesn't matter. Your son, nobody's son is going to sit up and cuss them out like that if they don't feel like they have a reason to. And it don't matter what situation might have triggered it. This, if it literally was anyone else's son, like, it's because it's your son. You have to do better as a woman and a mother and a person. And while I'm appreciative that she allowed me to stay with her, if I'd have known I was going to go through that, I would not have. I was basically paying for a headache and for somebody to pick on my kid. And I was trying my best to stick it through, but only the VIP Teahive knows any of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just telling y'all. I was talking about someone that I live with and her behavior. No, she doesn't drink, but she is an ex addict. And I think that's why her kids don't respect her. And why things went like they went. Like, she purposely left me out of her birthday stuff, which was awkward because I have been knowing her since I was 16 years old. And if you go into IHOP and you're going by yourself, or you know what I'm saying, to do your free breakfast, or you going here and going there. So she purposely left me out, and I was trying to figure out why. And I found out that while she was saying that she was going to this dinner and that dinner, and that her kids was celebrating her and cooking for her and all that stuff, that none of that had nothing to do with her birthday. Actually, Ira's wife's birthday is the same day of her birthday. So they were actually celebrating Ira's wife at Ira's house. And she got angry because they didn't serve her food first in the name of her birthday. Or like they didn't bring her wine in the name of her birthday. So she drink, but she don't drink like that. But anyway, as you can see, like, those are your own kids doing that to you. So if they're standing around knowing that it's your birthday and singing happy birthday to their brother's wife, you know what I'm saying, and not to you, or serving her food first and not you, then there's a reason for that have nothing to do with me. I was not even there for that. I just found that out, that she's been tripping on all of them, and feeling some type of way because of that. And then when she claimed she was going to IHOP by herself to get her birthday stuff, they actually were going with Kiana for a breakfast dinner. So that it had nothing to do with her, and she didn't even get no free breakfast. She didn't get, they didn't, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad, mind you, it's sad. I don't want my homeboys being, you think that I want my friends to be mad at their mom on account of me? I wouldn't want for any mother to feel that. But I do see now that there were some things that I didn't know about. You know, my friends, trust me, I know all about it. Oh, she do this, she do that, da 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 da, all this other stuff. I know every complaint that they've had their mother. Live with it up close. Here, the whole time I was living with her, stopped by, and he was like, "We don't come over there." And it's like, that's crazy, cause she's got a nice little setup with the couch, and that's crazy. You don't want to go over your mom's house and sit on her couch. That's all I'm saying. It's a reason for that. That has nothing to do with me. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, so she come in there and she get in my face and she said, "I know you might whoop my motherfucking ass, but I don't want your daughter disrespecting me," and da 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 da. Now, to mind you, this is the next day, and this is literally at about 1 o'clock p.m. and she's been ranting and raving since 2 o'clock, talking to Rihanna, who's not there. Rihanna's at school, and I'm on the couch trying to relax and asking her to please stop for 2 hours straight. Then called her son. He said what he said. They got into it. Now here she go, walking up to me. So I pop up on her. Hold on. We not gonna do that. That's what we not gonna do. "Oh, you gonna whip my ass? You could leave. You and your daughter disrespectful. You leave." I said, "No, I'm not gonna lay a hand on you, but I'm also not gonna let you lay a hand on me." She said, "No, you gonna whoop my mother in that?" And I said, "It just seems like you just want to be confrontational. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave." So I got to walking, and she sat down on the couch. She started watching her show. And she said, "Can I say something?" So I sat down, and I got back in the position I was in, which was stretched out across the couch like this, because it's a little couch. And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What's up?" And she starts saying, "I'm sorry that I cussed at your child and this and that." And then she was like, "But I had to take us." And then she started again. "All I had to do was just take, and she trying to act like and she started all over again. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. She walked from the back to the front of the house. So I literally sat there for another 2 hours because I wanted to wait for Nani to come home. And I was just dog tired. My feet was hurting. I'm still tired. Y'all see my eyes. I don't have on no lashes. Y'all see I look like a full Chinese right now. I'm tired. Okay. So, so, um, so, Nani walks in there and she don't even turn her head towards Nani. And I'm like, I really wish that Nani would have apologized. That probably would have changed a lot, but we'd have still been sitting there. And I really was miserable there. Even though here, where I'm at, these people clearly have issues and they're loud outside. Um, Unlike over there. I've dealt with that before. I just dealt with that before I came to California. And people was up all night, out all night, and it's the same thing. Um, I think I can deal with that better than somebody in my environment, my direct environment, causing me to wake up out of my sleep. It's very displeasing. It causes me to be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And have that wake up in the morning and have that reaction like, God damn. You know what I mean? And all of that stuff. I can deal with people outside of my presence waking me up better than I could deal with people inside of my, like, she for some reason, she has this cordless phone, right? She has this cordless phone. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. Please don't put that on my channel. Um, I don't care nothing about that. So and I appreciate you, but I could care less, and I don't want that on my channel, ma'am. I'm sorry that you watch that type of stuff. Actually, wait, you left like completely left. Yeah, so I ended up coming to coming to get this little spot because she was just like doing way too much. Soon as Nani walked in the house, I got shoes on and got out of there. Soon as Nani walked in, I was like, "Oh, we leaving." I got out of there and I came to get a room. I was on the phone with my VIPT, and they helped me pay for the rest of the way in this damn spot. And then, uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I had been on the phone with my VIPT since early that morning, early yesterday morning. They knew everything they know everything that's going on. But because we have a little private chat video line, that's the point in being VIPT. You know what I mean? We have a little chat, a little private chat, video chat, and text and everything. We have a whole caboodle and kabit set up for each other. But like right now, I could bring them to this video if I wanted to, but there's no need because there's no need for moderation because there's not as many people in here, as I used to have. So we building, you know what I mean? We're building, and it's okay. So I don't need to call them in here at all. But yeah, I could bring them in here with one text because it's a group text. But anyway, yeah, I end up leaving. And so I'm completely gone from there, and I'm in a spot where now I have to. I'm in a monthly, where I have to pay week by week if I can't pay month by month, and I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared. The rent a little bit high out here. Rent is a little bit high, but I will be in California until December something. I don't exactly know. I wanted to bring in New Year's out here, and then now I'm like, I don't know. I just want to see my son. I don't. Other than that, I don't even give a damn. I really just want to see my child. You know what I'm saying? At the end of this day, and so maybe just seeing my kid for New Year's would be good. And the reason why I'm stopping and pausing and stuff is because I'm trying to remember when the next time he just told me he got to come to LA, because my baby lives in Rancho Cucamonga and I'm in Inglewood. So, or I'm in Hawthorne. So I have to see when he's gonna come down so that I can go visit him because he's gonna be in LA. And yeah, I need to contact you personally because I know there are places my family will give you. Reach out to me. Reach out to me in my DM. Do you have IG? Do you have IG? Because other than that, I can't. There's no other way other than email. You can email me at toxotea at gmail. TOXOTEA at gmail. Yeah, I have a business line, but it rings to my actual phone, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to give that number out yet. I don't have a big enough audience anyway right now, so I'm just letting that take its time. But I do have a business line. I just don't want my phone ringing all day at this point. But yeah, if you want to write those things down or anything like that, TOXOTEA at Gmail, and then my DM is True Diamond, TRUHDIMOND. Yeah, yeah, man. Y'all, I met a nice pimp out here. I know that's gonna sound crazy. That's gonna sound so bad. I think he's a pimp. I'm not sure. You think he was a pimp? He was. Nani said, yeah, he was definitely a pimp. I feel like he's a pimp, but we don't know. We confirmed it, but he had a girl named Ruby in a car with him. And Ruby looked kind of like a hoe, but she wasn't necessarily dressed like a hoe. And she wasn't out on the streets. They were just both in a car. And they were very nice. and wasn't acting weird and wasn't, and it was just strange. I can't let me see. Let me see if I can do it on my other phone. Where my other phone's at? No, I can't use this one because my other under the pillow. No, I told you braggadocious, but I can deal with. If I can't live in this shoebox with my child, then something wrong. For real. But yeah, I was not playing. I called calling for help. I be trying. But yeah, but that guy, he was so crazy because me and Nani was we sure, but we were both like the fucky. But yeah, I was serious, and unfortunately, I really hope that and I don't like that I'm blocked, and I'll unblock you too because I was being an asshole and blocking back. I was like, fuck that. You're not gonna just do me like that, asshole. But yeah, so unblock, please. Thank you. Also, I'm tired, y'all. This situation has me so worn out and tired, and I feel bad for my friend. I called him last night and I was like, have you talked to your mom? And he was like, no, and I'm not going to. And do you know how bad that makes me feel? That's horrible. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I had to come out in this rain. The crazy part is I didn't get none of my shit. I thought I was gonna go back down there and my homeboy was gonna meet me over there and help me drive this stuff over here. And then his ass was like, oh, my girl don't wanna go out in the rain. I was like, oh my God. Are you serious? Can you please just tell her? He like, nah, nigga, like, we got the kids with us, and she don't want to go out in the rain, and they too young to leave there by themselves. And I'm like, why you can't? I know why she can't stay with the kids by herself. It's because of my beautiful mug. It's because of this right here. All over. Fine. Okay, I understand. But low key, she had no reason to be insecure because don't nobody want you wet. That's crazy. Anyway, that's crazy talk. I've lived in that man's house before. Ain't touch him. Like my children never lived with that man. I ain't touched him. Like, girl, what? But anyway, that's how you feel, child. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Protect you and yours. Let me see. Fuck. I was gonna actually get up around that time to try to get up and go over there, and now it's looking like I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, that's crazy. Here's a recording. Stop talking to me like that, though. What you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your energy on my daughter and son, and you gonna not come at me. That's what we gonna do. We gonna not come at. I'm not going nowhere when the fuck I don't feel like it. I'm gonna get up when I'm ready to go, and you not gonna talk to me crazy while I'm sitting here because I ain't did shit. And like I said, and you not gonna talk to me like that. No, I'm not. But what I'm telling you is you gonna stop. I ain't done shit to you, and I don't deserve this shit. You got shit. What you do? No, Rashid got you fucked up. No, Rashid got you fucked up. Yeah, all I told him was what y'all told me. No, I ain't in it, and you ain't gonna put me in it. I ain't in that. You want to sit up and cuss him? I ain't let him cuss you out. I called him and told him to stop. Didn't I? I don't know what you did. Well, then don't fucking talk to me like you know if you don't know. Well, I'm saying what I gotta say. Well, I'm saying what the fuck I gotta say. What the fuck you I'm crazy and expect no Wait, let me run that part back because my video glitched. You can keep talking all the shit you want to, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I ain't scared of you. I don't give a fuck if you scared or not. You ain't got no reason to be scared of me. Ain't nobody gonna put their hands on you, but you ain't gonna keep talking to me crazy and expect no reaction. Knock that shit out. You can keep talking all the shit you want to, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, Linda. You can't force me to do a motherfucking thing. And if you and anybody that come through here and thrash they soul. Not one thought about you. Your son said that. Your son, daughter, the kid said that. You describe. So y'all heard me tell her, I'm leaving. I'm not gonna put my hands on you, but I'll leave when I want to. And anybody that come through here, I'm thrashing they soul. So call who you need to call because I'm on that type of time. That's period. That was the about the worst thing that I told her is that bring your motherfucking. I basically was saying, and that includes a lot of people that we both love. So I didn't give a fuck at the point. But you can see me saying I'm not in it. I'm yelling and cursing because I'm mad, yeah. But y'all hear me saying I'm not even in it. That's between you, my daughter, and your son. Y'all are family and acquainted. So do y'all shit. Why are y'all putting me in that? Like, P, yes, I need a stress reliever. That's the whole point. That's the whole point in you. That's the whole point. Like, that's why I be telling you I don't fucking want to argue. I don't want to argue for real. Like, it's already too much. This happened with me coming home from work. I wasn't doing anything. And then I had to drag that night out into the next night in the rain. Like, I'm walking in the rain with my kid with backpacks on my back and shit. Like, what the fuck? And if it wasn't for my VIP Teahive, I would be fucked up right now. I would be fucked up because I had 360 and the man wanted 400. And they made sure I got the rest of that 40 motherfucking dollars within 10 minutes. Like, I had to borrow $40 from Cash App. No bullshit. Like, just to eat and chill and, you know what I mean? Like, this shit crazy. It's just nuts. Like, so the great thing is I get another check on Monday. And it'll be bigger than the last one that I got, which is great. But also, like, fuck. You know, I'm hurt. I'm sad. A lot was going on. And I kept trying to talk to people and call people help. And unfortunately, that person was angry with me too. For nothing. I didn't do nothing. I really didn't do nothing. Like, the root of whatever. I understand that I express myself on the internet a lot, but I've not done anything outside of that, and maybe that being the violation is a big deal for certain people, but for me, it's normal as hell, and so it's just different in that way. I met some type of football player guy, and I took a picture with him because he's a football player. Who is that, guys? I don't know what his name is, but he was with a team, and he said he used to play for the Rams, and now he plays for somebody. Who is he? Who is that guy? All right, I'll look up every Rams NFL player now. I don't feel like it. I'm tired. That lady wore me out. I was paying for a headache with her. And I was just worn out. I don't know, but he's sexy boots. Can't make it up. I just be walking I believe he got him a woman. Because she show us standing right next to him. Let me show y'all some crazy shit. I gotta take green screen off for a second. If you was walking down the street and you was messing with somebody, you was fucking somebody named P. I'll just be walking down the street. That's for real. Can't make it up. I'll just be walking down the street. That's ridiculous. For real. Like, imagine yourself just walking down the street. You fucking with somebody named P. For real. In real life. And then that fucking shit. Y'all arguing. That's ridiculous. And then that shit pop up on the ground. Like, Stop! Don't do that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that really happened. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Yeah. Oh God. I'm looking at some of these videos while I was with Bruce. Bitch, I look worn out and toe up. I look worn out and toe up. That was, and I miss this little cat. Look at her. Aww. Nani decided to get a small little cat during this process. I never mentioned this because I didn't want to tell on her. She decided to get this cute little small little cat. And I started loving it because y'all know I'm an animal lover, but we couldn't keep it. So when Nani went to school, I got on the bus. Oh, she was so cute. Look at her.
We got a whole Wait, hold on, Halloween costume.
She was so cute. So when Nani went to school, I got on the bus and I started talking to people. And she was hanging on my shirt like this. She was crawling all over me on the bus. I had on that same outfit. She was crawling all over me and hanging on to me. And I wasn't even holding her. Because mind you, I know I can't get that attached to her. I'm just walking down the street like, and she just hanging on. She was just, you know what I mean? And she was doing really good. And I was just like, oh. And she'd perch up here on my shoulder for a minute. Then she'd start crawling down me and up and all around me, all in my hair and shit. You know, trying to get all through here, through my neck. She was doing cute shit. And then this little Hispanic boy, he was, of course, bigger than me, but he was younger than me, I could tell. He was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I have 4 cats. And he was like, what's her name? And I was like, or he was like, I got 3 cats. And I was like, and he was like, what's her name? And I was like, Phoenix. He was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. He was like, my dog's name is Phoenix. He was like, I have 3 cats and a dog. He's like, I'm looking for another cat right now too. She's really cute. Does she have a twin, or do they have any more kitties in the litter? And I was like, actually, you can have her if you want her. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that same lady that had Nani late for school, that same grown ass bitch, she been playing in Nani face. Nani just haven't noticed it. I saw it when she did this bullshit. But she told Nani for about a month, maybe through 2-3 weeks, that she'll keep this cat for Nani. And when Nani said something to me about it, I said, I don't want to know. No, I don't. Because you know we can't have no pets living in this woman's house. We live in somebody else's house. I don't even want to hear this shit about no cat. I don't want nothing to do with it. This woman, I'll keep the cat for her so she could da-da-da. Yeah, she's staying. Cool. I'm like, all right, whatever. That's between y'all. I'm not going to even, I don't want to, because you know what I mean? I have to worry about paying this lady this rent and getting the fuck on. Like, if, you know what I mean? So, anyway. So, I end up, coming home late one night. And Nani's like, oh my God, I got the cat. I got the cat down. And I'm like, oh my God, she really don't win and got a damn cat. So I'm like, okay, I don't see the cat. Don't look at it. I don't want to know. That's between y'all. For some reason, this woman says she gonna keep a cat for you. Okay, it's weird, but I got too much stress going on. I'm just whatever. So in the next 10 minutes of me being home, no bullshit. In the next 10 minutes of me being home, this woman was coming outside with a crate talking about, oh, we can't keep her. We can't keep the cat. This person said that they can't deal with. I'm like, you know what? So now the cat outside in the rain on the side of the house, a little kitten. She's a street cat. I know both of her parents. So she's a street cat, so she can make it. But what the fucky? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy work. Yes, after pause. Yes, we did. I didn't tell you about that, did I? I thought I told you about that. Anyway, the next thing I know, the fucking cat is in my storage, bro. I'm like, there's no way we can do this. That is not even acceptable. So that's why I waited till she got to school. And I went and got the cat and made sure that the cat got to someone that loved her. Got the little Hispanic boy's phone number. And I texted him, but when I asked him how old he was, and he was like 17, and he was saying my parents loved the cat, and this, that, and the other. But on the strength of the fact that he was 17, I never text him again. Like, I will never text him again. I will never be like, how's the cat doing? Or, nah, nigga, nah. That number is blocked and deleted. No, that is a somebody child. It's raining hard as fuck over here. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Needed ya. Needed you real bad. Needed you real bad. Still do, but whatever. Good morning. Good morning, dear. And good morning, dear Teahive on YouTube. Okay, I think that, so I'm trying to get my Bigo popping, right? But I think I want to make a Teahive on Bigo channel. I think that's what I want it to be called, Teahive on Bigo. Because I do have a toxic diamond, but those pages, on one of my pages, on my toxic diamond page, I think I have like 1,635 fans on there. Maybe. I think that's the number. And I like that channel. It's cool. But where's my other phone, bro? Where's my other Z Flip phone? Stop, mommy. Where's my other phone?
It's over here. I don't know. It's over here. Just look. It's over it right there. Oh my God. Jesus.
I'm about to spank you. You must want to whoop it. You wasn't born with that accent. Mm-hmm. Nobody gave you that accent.
I literally was born to
Nah.
Born to
Nah.
Born to
Somebody said at least it worked out for you. I don't have a chance but to make it work out. If you notice it, that's what I was trying to say. And then last night I called her and I was like, yeah, so I made it to where I'm supposed to be at. And she started crying. She expected me to not have it together enough to be able to get nothing else to work out for me. And if you know the type of spirit and the type of woman that I am, then you would know that that's not a thing. Yeah, I have to make it work. It has to. I have to push it to the fucking limit so that it will always work for me, because I have this child with me. And so because I do my due diligence to make sure I do my part and put the footsteps in, God does the other part. So it's gonna work. And so her reaction to me was almost like, you didn't expect me to work that shit out. You thought I was gonna be out here in the rain calling you, telling you I can't find nowhere to go with my kid? Nah, you gotta get to know me better. Gotta get to know me a little bit. Blessings and good morning. Yep, blessings and a good morning. Happy Saturday in chat. I hope everyone is doing well. She started to pick on you, talking to your audience. Like she just go there. And I had to politely back it up. She literally wants you there and enjoy you there. I know she does, but she fucked up, so it is what it is. I've already moved out and moved on, and I don't, you know what I mean? I'm cool. I'm good. I got cable. I got Wi-Fi. I can still talk to y'all on my Wi-Fi phone, which is a good thing. I got cable. I got Wi-Fi, a shower, a roof over my head, a toilet to use, a little fucking fan, and a little mirror in the window. I'm cool. I'll be all right. I've lived in worse conditions, and maybe that was to grow me for the moments like this, right? So, not maybe, it was to grow me for moments like this. So it is what it is, you know? But yeah, it is raining like shit over here. I really need some type of warmth because there's no heater in this room. That's the only thing. There's no heater and we don't have any of our clothes. The only good thing about me is that I came in sweatpants, which was a blessing. Thank God. I was actually hot when I was walking in that rain last night. So that's a good thing. Yeah, man. I'm tired, y'all. Tired. I just realized how fucking tired I am. Exhausted. Jeez. I need to lay my ass down somewhere. So thank goodness that did what that did. At this point though, where I'm at is I'm trying to see when this rain is going to die down so I can go to work, and I don't think it's going to die down anytime soon. So I'm going to have to probably travel in the rain to get to a spot that has some overhead so that I can work. Yeah, if you're getting that much rain, I'm figuring we're going to get that much rain. Oh yeah, you already know once this passes us coming right to you. You already know. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Just wanted to tell y'all, update y'all on what happened. That's why this is a rants and reflection instead of a Teahive story time. And I'm sorry because I haven't gotten a chance to really sit down and do shit. I really do need to go get my computer. But if I can't get my computer, then we'll read. I'll read to you guys on live tonight from my phones, and we'll do part 3 of falling in love with Diddy. I don't even think I'm gonna wait till tonight. If I'm sitting up in this room in the next couple hours, we going back live and we're gonna just do it. I might do 2 of them today, who knows. But if I can't work right here, I'll be getting work done online. I'm never gonna stop working. I'm never gonna stop moving. I'm never gonna stop hustling. I'm gonna always be moving and shaking. So if y'all don't see me getting anything done, if I don't get to work today, you guys will see me getting more done online, and that'll be you guys' indication of what's going on with me. So if you're watching this video, then let that be your clue and let you know for those reasons. Damn, I'm so fine. I love myself. Anyway, all right, love y'all. Bye.